Hello students, how are you? I hope you all are well. Students, today we will in chapter number 8, that is playing with construction. Chapter number 8, that is playing with constructions. Now class, in this chapter we are going to study about mathematical figures and their construction. Okay, now let's start the chapter. Write the name of the plane shape of the following objects. Now class, this is a circle, this is triangle, this is square, and it is rectangle. Understand class? Now come on mathematical instruments. We have learned about different mathematical figures. We make these shape with mathematically instrument. Mathematical instruments. कैसे बनाते हैं हम उन shapes को class? उनके instrument होते हैं mathematical instruments. Now the different mathematical instruments are used to draw different mathematical figures. Class, given as you can see here, this is an instrument of मैथमेटिकल एंड रूलर टू ड्रॉ मेजर लाइन सेगमेंट. लाइन ड्रॉ करने के हम किसका यूज करते हैं क्लास? रूलर और स्केल, दैट इज प्रोटेक्टर टू ड्रॉ और मेजर एंगल्स. नाउ दिस इज डिवाइडर और कंपेयर लेंस. दिस इज क्लास, इट इज अ डिवाइडर एंड यहाँ पर इसके हिंज होता है. दिस इज लेग एंड लेग टू कंपेयर लेंस. लेंस को कंपेयर करने के लिए हम इस डिवाइडर का यूज करते हैं. नाउ अ पेयर ऑफ कंपास. A pair of compasses to draw arcs or circles. To draw arcs or circles, that's needle, leg. Now, in this chapter, we will read about how to draw, construct the circle, rectangle, and squares, and explore more about their construction with artwork. Now, class, come on circle, construction of a circle. Come on example number 1. Construct a circle of radius 5 centimeter. Radius 5 centimeter with the help of a ruler and compass. Now class, to draw a circle, the following steps are to be followed. Now class, step 1, keep the point end of the compass on 0 mark of the ruler. As you can see here, पहले अपने compass को यहाँ पर रखेंगे उसकी needle को, and then open the compass so that the tip of the pencil touches 5 centimeter mark on the ruler. मीन्स हम उसको इतना मेजरमेंट करेंगे. ये क्या था हमारा स्टेप नंबर 1. नाउ स्टेप नंबर 2, मेक अ पॉइंट O विद अ शार्प पेंसिल वेयर वी वांट द सेंटर ऑफ द सर्कल टू बी. ओके क्लास, अब जैसे मुझे यहाँ पर ये सर्कल चाहिए तो मैंने यहाँ पे क्या किया, मार्क किया, दैट इज O. प्लेस द पॉइंटर ऑफ द कंपास एट O. नाउ स्टेप 3, टर्न द कंपास स्लोली. क्लास, हम इस कंपास को टर्न करेंगे लाइक दिस. To draw the circle, try to complete the movement around in 1 instant. हम इसको करेंगे सर्कल. The figure obtained is a circle with center O and radius 5. The radius क्या होगी क्लास? 5 and center O. Understand? Now, come on example number 2. Construct the concentric circle of radius 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Now class, solution. First look at the rough sketch of concentric circles of radius 5 cm and 6 cm. Class, ये rough sketch था. Now let us now construct them. अब इसको construct करते हैं class. Step 1, mark A point O. The sharp pencil and place the pointer of the compass open till 4 cm at 0. Like this. Understand class? Draw a circle of radius 4 centimeter like this. Now, step 3, open the compass up till 6 centimeter. Mark now place the pointer of it again at O and draw the circle of radius 6 centimeter. क्या सब हमारे पास यहाँ पे हमने 4 centimeter का ड्रॉ किया था. अब हम क्या करेंगे, अपने स्केल से अगेन 6 centimeter, देन हम क्या करेंगे, उसको सर्कल को ड्रॉ कर देंगे. The figure obtained is a concentric circles with center O of radius 4 cm and 6 cm. Example number 3, construct a semicircle of radius 6 cm. Now class, for semicircle is a half circle. क्या होता है class? वो half circle होता है. Now to draw a semicircle, we follow the steps as follows. Step 1, draw AB is equal to diameter of semicircle 2 into radius, that is 12 cm. Okay. Now, step 2, Class, you can see here. हमें semicircle बनाना है 6 centimeter का. So draw AB, that is 12 centimeter, because 2 multiplied by radius is equal to 6 multiplied by 2, that is 12 centimeter. Mark the midpoint of AB as O. Keep the pointed end of the compass on it and radius OA 6 centimeter. Move the compass slowly to draw a semicircle on AB. Understand class? यहाँ पर 6 and यहाँ पर 6. तो हमने उसको move किया. Now it is completed. Like this. Now come on exercise 8.1, question number 1. With the help of a compass, construct a circle of radius 4 centimeter. Now class, you can see here. We follow the steps. Firstly class, take a ruler. Take a ruler and radius 4 centimeter. Class, now take a compass and put it on the 0 point and take the 4 centimeter, measurement of 4 centimeter. Like this. Understand class? Now class, put the compass here and yes class. Now move the pencil like this and draw the circle of radius 4 centimeter. तो क्लास यहाँ पर हमारा जो सेंटर पॉइंट था वो था ये, that is and it is O. and अब हम क्या करेंगे, इसको ज्वाइन कर देंगे like this. So this is the circle of 4 centimeter radius. Understand class? Now class, come on B part, that is radius is equal to 7 centimeter. Now yes class, now B part, take a scale. Now class, take a scale, take a ruler and compass also, and put the needle at the 0. Yes class. Now 7 centimeter. Now class, take a point. Now put the needle of the compass and round. This is a circle with a 7 centimeter radius. Okay class? I hope you all have understood how to construct a circle. Understand class? With a different radius. Okay? Now class, rest of the parts, do yourself. Come on, question number 2. Draw any circle and mark point A, B and C such that. Let's draw any circle with any radius. Now class, again, take a compass. Yes class. Now, draw the circle with any radius. Yes. And answer the following questions. B is on the circle. B is on the circle. Now class, this is the center and B on the circle. Understand? A is in the interior of the circle. Interior means उसके अंदर class. तो आप interior कहीं भी उसको set कर सकते हैं, लिख सकते हैं. C is at the exterior of the circle. Exterior means उसके बाहर. So class, you can see here. ये हमारा पार्ट होता है इंटरनल पार्ट, ये हमारा होता है एक्सटर्नल पार्ट. So it is interior or it is exterior. Understand class? Now class, come on, question number 3. Draw a line segment AB of length 10 centimeter. हम एक line segment draw करेंगे, that is length 10 centimeter with centers A and B and radius 4 centimeter and 6 centimeter. Respectively, construct 2 circles on it. Now class, AB, that is 10 centimeter. Yes class, now take a ruler and draw line segment 10 centimeter. Okay, 10 centimeter long. Now class, it is 10 centimeter. Mark point A and this is B. Now class, again take a ruler and a compass with the radius 4 centimeter. Now class, measurement of 4 centimeter. Now put the compass here and make the circle of radius 4 centimeter. Understand? Now class, again take a ruler. Now measurement. Take a ruler and take a compass again. Now class, measurement of 6 centimeter. That is, put a compass here and measurement of 6 centimeter. Okay. Now point B and draw the circle. Now class, this is radius 6 centimeter. Radius of 6 centimeter. Understand? This is 4 centimeter and this is 6 centimeter. I hope you all have understood very well how to construct the circle. Understand class? This is the question number 3. Understand class? Now class, rest of the questions do yourself. Come on squares and rectangles. Now class, a rectangle is a four-sided polygon. एक rectangle हमारा क्या है? Four-sided polygon with opposite sides equal. इसकी opposite sides क्या होती हैं class? Equal होती हैं. All angles of a rectangle are 90 degree. class उसके सारे angles क्या होते हैं? 90 degree होते हैं. In figure ABCD is a rectangle. AB is equal to CD, AD is equal to BC, angle A is equal to AB, angle A. मतलब क्या होता है? इसके सारे एंगल्स इक्वल होते हैं. एंगल A इज इक्वल टू एंगल B इज इक्वल टू एंगल C इज इक्वल टू एंगल D इज इक्वल टू एंगल 90 डिग्री का एंगल बन जाता है क्लास. वो नाउ स्क्वायर, आई स्क्वायर इज अ स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ रेक्टेंगल. क्लास ये हमारा स्पेशल टाइप ऑफ का रेक्टेंगल होता है whose all sides are equal. स्क्वायर की सारी साइड्स क्या होती हैं? इक्वल होती हैं. अगेन इन फिगर ABCD इज अ स्क्वायर. AB इज इक्वल टू BC इज इक्वल टू CD इज इक्वल टू DA. नाउ क्लास, इसमें भी सारे एंगल्स क्या होते हैं? इक्वल होते हैं और वो क्या होते हैं? 90 डिग्री के एंगल होते हैं. Now constructing squares and rectangles. Class, how to construct the squares and rectangles? To construct the square and rectangles, you have to remember above properties. Class, हम उस properties के according काम करेंगे अपना. Let us take examples to understand. Come on, example number 4. Construct a square ABCD of side length 8 centimeter. To draw a square ABCD of side length 8 centimeter, we follow steps as. Now class, draw a line segment 8 centimeter. Draw a perpendicular to AB through A by a protractor such that AX perpendicular AB. Now class, that is perpendicular. Now step 3, with A as center and radius 8 centimeter, draw an arc AD. AD, you can see here. On AX. Now draw perpendicular to line segment AB through B by a protractor such that B by perpendicular AB. B by perpendicular AB. Now class, again with B as center. Again make arc. You can see here. Draw an arc BC on BY and join CD. So class, thus ABCD is a required square. How long is the side? What are the measurement of angle AC and angle B? You can, अब इसको आप मेजर करेंगे क्लास, ये 8 सेंटीमीटर ही होगा एंड मेजरमेंट आप इसका करेंगे और ये क्या होगा? 90 डिग्री. अंडरस्टैंड क्लास? नाउ कंस्ट्रक्ट अ रेक्टेंगल इन व्हिच AB is equal to 5.5 centimeter and BC 7.5 centimeter. To draw a rectangle of side 5.5 centimeter and 7.5 centimeter, we follow the steps as. Step 1, draw a line segment 5.5 centimeter. सबसे पहले हमने एक लाइन सेगमेंट ड्रॉ किया 5.5 सेंटीमीटर. एंड स्टेप 2, at a draw a perpendicular AX with the help of a protractor such that XA perpendicular AB. You can see here. Now step 3, with A as center and radius is equal to 7.5 centimeter, draw an arc AD. यहाँ पर क्लास हमने एक आर्क लगाया, then again at B draw a perpendicular. Again हम अपना perpendicular draw करेंगे with the help of a protractor such that YB perpendicular BA. Now class BA and make a arc again. With B as center and radius 7.5 centimeter, draw an arc BC, you can see here, and join CD. Thus ABCD is a required rectangle. Now class exploring more about square and rectangles. Breaking rectangles. Now class breaking rectangles. Example number 6. Construct a rectangle ABCD with AB is equal to 12. AB is equal to 12 and BC is equal to 4 centimeter. Divide it into 3 identical squares. Let us firstly draw a rough sketch of the construction. Now class हमें क्या करना है, AB को 12 सेंटीमीटर, BC 4 सेंटीमीटर. Now उसको डिवाइड करना है into 3 आइडेंटिकल स्क्वायर्स में. क्या क्लास ये हमारा क्या था, रफ स्केच ऑफ द कंस्ट्रक्शन. नाउ स्टेप 1 ड्रॉ AB. फर्स्टली हमने ड्रॉ AB किया, दैट इज 12 सेंटीमीटर. AX and BY हमने उसको परपेंडिकुलर किया. नाउ क्लास विद द हेल्प ऑफ अ प्रोटेक्टर. नाउ स्टेप 2 with A and B as center and radius 4 centimeter and draw arcs AD. Now class, okay. Now join CD. Thus ABCD is required rectangle. Now to divide rectangle ABCD into 3 identical square with D as center and radius 4 centimeter. With D as center and radius 4 centimeter, 1.1/3 AB, 1/3 multiplied by 12. Now class, that is, you can see here, हम उसको यहाँ पे आंक लगाएंगे. Then with A as center and same radius, that is 4 centimeter. A as center with same radius, that is 4 centimeter. Draw an arc AE on AB. AE on AB. Understand? Step 6, with B and C as centers, B and C as centers, radius 4 centimeter, draw an arc BF. Now class, draw an arc BF on AB. यहाँ पर हमने इसको आर्क लगाया. Then now CG on CD. CG on CD. Now class हमने उसको join किया. Join HE and GF. Thus AF, AEH, Z, EF, GH, BC, GF are the 3 required identical squares. Come on a square within a rectangle. Construct a rectangle of sides 8 centimeter and 4 centimeter. How will you construct a square? Inside as shown in rough sketch that the center of a square is the same as the center of the rectangle. Now class, firstly construct the rectangle. Draw AB 8 centimeter. Now perpendicular with the help of a protractor. Step 2, with A and B as center and radius 4 centimeter. Draw an arc AD on AX and BC on BY. Join CD. अब हमने join किया, that is CD. हमने normal पहले अपना एक radius बनाया. Thus ABCD is the required rectangle. Now to construct a square inside rectangle, हमें इसके अंदर क्लास एक square को draw करना है. Now ABCD such that the center of the square is the same as the center of the rectangle. We cut off 4 arcs. 1/2 multiplied by 4 centimeter, that is 2 centimeter from each corner of rectangle ABCD on its side and join them, shown as class you can see here. यहाँ से हमने उसको एक arc, that is, thus EFGH is the square. Following squares. Now class, come on example number 8. Construct a following squares given below each of the 4 sides at 4 centimeter. Make sure that the square are aligned the way they are shown. ऐसे ही हम इसको ड्रॉ करना है. Now class, come on step 1. Draw a line AB 4 centimeter. Now draw 2 perpendicular AX BY on AB with the help of a protractor. Now with A and B as center and radius 4 centimeter, draw 2 arcs. AD and BC. Now class, radius 4 centimeter. Join CD, ABCD is a required square form. Now class, extend BC. अब उसको आप उसको आगे extend कर देते हैं such that CE is equal to 4 centimeter. CE. Now again construct a square CEGF. Same size on the side CE. Again class हम अपने squares को construct करते चलेंगे like this. Understand? Radius with the radius 4 centimeter. Now class, rotated square and rectangles. Here is a square piece of paper having all its sides equal in length and all angles equal to 90 degree. It is rotated as shown in the figure. Is it still a square? Now class, you can see here rotated by 90 degree. हमने उसको 90 degree rotate किया है. Plus ये क्या अभी भी square है? Let us check if the rotated paper still satisfies the properties of a square. All sides are all the sides still equal? Yes or no? Are all the angles still 90 degree? Yes or no? Now class, when you measure the sides and angles, you will find that rotating a cut doesn't change its length and angle. Angles नहीं change हुए class. Therefore, this rotated figure satisfies both the properties of a square. So it is a square. Class, it is a square. Now rotated by 45 degree. By the same reasoning, a rotated rectangle is still a rectangle. Now exploring diagonal of rectangles and a square. Consider a rectangle PQRS join PR and QS. Join PR and QS. These are called diagonals. हम इसको क्या कहते हैं class? Diagonals of the rectangle. Compare their length. You will find PR is equal to QS. Also PR and QS divide the pair of opposite angles of the rectangle into smaller angles, which we call as angle A, angle B, angle E, angle F. Angle C, angle D, angle G, angle H. Now class, let us now learn to construct a rectangle whose either diagonal is given or dividing angles into two smaller angles. Example number 9, construct a rectangle where one of its sides 8 cm and diagonal length 10 cm. The sides क्या है उसकी 8 cm and diagonal है 10 cm. Now construct it as shown. Draw AB 8 centimeter. Now draw a perpendicular to line AB at point B. Let us call this. Now come on step 2 with A as center, radius 10 centimeter. A as center, radius 10 centimeter. Draw an arc on line L. हमने उसको क्लास को L हमने नाम दिया है. That is हमने उसको arc किया. That is join किया. Now join AC. That is 10 centimeter. Step 4, draw perpendicular to AB. Draw perpendicular to AB passing through A and C respectively. The point where these perpendiculars meet intersect is the fourth point D. जहां पर वो perpendicular intersect कर रहे हैं, meet कर रहे हैं, that is fourth point D. Now class, thus ABCD is a required rectangle. What is the length of B? What is the length of BC class? You can check with the help of ruler. Is diagonal BD is equal to diagonal AC. BD, yes class, they are equal. Understand? Come on, example number 10, construct a rectangle PQRS in which PQ is equal to 10 and diagonal PR divides the opposite angles into 50 and 40 degree. Let us first see its rough sketch. Let's see 40 and 50. Let us now construct it. Draw PQ 10 cm. Draw perpendicular PX in QY to PQ and point P, Q, P and Q respectively. That is class. This perpendicular X and Y. Now step 2. With P as center, draw an angle QPZ, that is 50 degree centimeter with the help of protractor cutting QY and R. Cutting QY and R, that is. Now again, since angle P is divided into two angles, one measures 50 degree, thereby other angle measures 90 minus 50, 40 degree. Step 3, with P as center and radius, RQ, draw an arc PS on PX, PS on PX. Now class, that PS is equal to RQ. PS is equal to RQ. Now join RS, thus PQR is the required rectangle. Now measure the length of RS, also measure angle QRP and angle SRP. Come on, example number 11. Construct a square given its diagonal is 8.4 cm. Class, अब हमने आपको रेक्टेंगल स्क्वायर हमने सीख लिया, तो हम स्क्वायर भी इजीली को कर सकते हैं. नाउ वी विल यूज इट्स प्रॉपर्टी, द डायगोनल ऑफ द स्क्वायर बाइसेक्ट्स ईच अदर एट राइट एंगल. नाउ क्लास, रफ स्केच ड्रॉ. हमने इसी को स्केच कर देते हैं 8.4 centimeter. Now step 2, draw the perpendicular bisector XY of AC, cutting AC at O. Now class, step 3, on OX cut off OD 4.2 centimeter, that is, and OY. Now class, O and Y, you can see here, and half of the diagonal. Join AB, BC, CD and DA. AB, BC, CD and DA. This ABCD is the required square. Now find the length of the squares ABCD and the area of the square ABCD. Now class, an exploration in rectangles. Construct a rectangle ABCD with AB is equal to 7 centimeter. KB class 7 centimeter or BC 4 centimeter. Imagine X to be point that can be moved anywhere along the side AD. Similarly, imagine Y to be a point that can be moved anywhere along the side BC. Note that X can also be placed on the end point A or D. Similarly, Y can also be placed on the end point B or C. You can see here. हम उसको class place कर सकते हैं like this. Understand? Now verify your guesses by placing the point X and Y on the sides and measure now how near or far they are. The distance between X and Y can be obtained by measuring the length of the line XY. Length of the line XY. How does the minimum distance between the point X and Y compare to the length of AB? Now change the positions of X and Y to check if there are other position. अब हम उसको change करते रहेंगे अपनी positions को. Now class, you could construct multiple copies of the rectangle and try out various position of X and Y. How will you keep the track of the length X and Y for different position and X and Y? Here is one way of doing. Suppose here are some of the position of X and Y that you have considered. X is 5 centimeter away from A and Y is 3 centimeter from AB. तो क्लास अब आपको X और Y बताना है, तो आप उसको मेजर करेंगे अपनी लाइन को शिफ्ट करते करते, then you will fill it here. Now class, is there a shorthand way to writing it down in all the sentences only the position of X and Y and the length XY change, so we could write this as, और आप उसको में X distance of X from A, Y from B and दोनों की distance. Okay. Now class, come on exercise 8.2, question number 1. Construct a square of side length, that is 10 centimeter. Yes class, take a ruler and draw a line segment, that is 10 centimeter. Okay. Now class, you can draw a arc with any measurement, and from here mark here and here mark here. Now class, again, now take a compass and measure it with 10 centimeter. With 10 centimeter, okay class, and make an arc here with the help of this and here, A and B. Same procedure here and here. Now join the lines, you will get a square ABCD like this. Understand class? I hope you have understood very well. पहले हमने एक आर्क यहाँ पर लगाया, that is with any length. Then यहाँ से एक आर्क यहाँ पर, then यहाँ से यहाँ पर. फिर क्या करेंगे हम अपने पॉइंट A को 10 सेंटीमीटर को कंपास में लेके मेजर करके then here, same प्रोसीजर हम उसको करेंगे, then join the CD. Understand class? Rest of the part, do yourself. Come on, question number 2. Construct a rectangle whose dimensions are length and breadth. Now class, you can see here, length is equal to 6 centimeter and breadth is equal to 8 centimeter. Now class, again हम 6 centimeter का line को draw करेंगे, that is, then suppose it 6 centimeter. Okay. Now again draw a, now again mark a like this, यहाँ से arc. Now अब आपको यहाँ पर 8 सेंटीमीटर अपने कंपास को 8 सेंटीमीटर लॉन्ग में मेजर करना है. Then you will make a arc here. Now here again same procedure and then join the, that is A, B, C and D. From this method you can make a rectangle very easily. Understand class? Now class, rest of the part do yourself. Come on, question number 3. Construct a rectangle whose one of its side 9 centimeter and diagonal length is 15 centimeter. Also measure the length of the other diagonal. Class, मैंने आपको एग्जांपल्स में आपको समझाया था कि आपने पहले क्या करना है. आपने पहले एक एंड यहाँ से लेना है, देन आपको फर्स्ट और अपनी डायगोनल को ड्रॉ करते हुए आपने आर्क लगाया, देन उसको आपने ज्वाइन किया A, B एंड C. अंडरस्टैंड? विद द सेम प्रोसीजर हम यहाँ पर करेंगे एंड फिर ज्वाइन दैट इज. तो क्लास ये हमारी C एंड इट इज फॉर 9 सेंटीमीटर और डायगोनल क्या होगा 15 सेंटीमीटर. आपने रूलर कंपास के हेल्प से कर सकते हैं. अंडरस्टैंड क्लास? और जब आप उसको बनने के बाद आप उसको मेजर करेंगे, सो जो हमारी लेंथ है दैट इज 9 सेंटीमीटर, आप मेजर करेंगे 15 सेंटीमीटर ही होगी. अंडरस्टैंड क्लास? नाउ क्लास, come on, question number 4. Construct a rectangle whose one of its side 6 centimeter and the diagonal is 10 centimeter. अगेन क्लास आप इसको ड्रॉ करेंगे, फिर अगेन अपने 10 सेंटीमीटर को यहाँ से, फिर इसका डायगोनल क्या होगा 10 सेंटीमीटर with the help of ruler and the compass. Understand class? Rest of the questions do yourself. Come on, artwork. Observe the following figures and try draw them for freehand. Now class, understand, we can also draw these figures with mathematical tools. Mathematical tools के help से हम उसको कर सकते हैं, that is ruler and compass. Let us explore some different kinds of artwork like house, eyes and etc. and their construction. Now class, house, construct the given house. All the lines forming the border of the house are of length 5 centimeter. Plus ये भी 5, ये भी 5, ये भी, all are 5 centimeter. To draw such house, our first task is to identify is what sequence the lines and curve will have to be drawn. So we follow the steps as draw ED 5 centimeter, that is perpendicular. Now step 2 with E and D as center and radius 5 centimeter. Now class, draw an arcs on it. B with D as center and radius 5 centimeter. Draw an arc like this. Radius 5 centimeter. Now class, join them. Join AB and AC. Now take 5 centimeter radius of the compass and from A draw the arc touching B and C. यहाँ से क्या हम उसको, that is, now draw rectangle 2 multiply by 2 centimeter into 1. हम एक rectangle draw करेंगे as gate in the house. This house is ready. Now class, eyes. How do you draw these eyes with the compass? Now class, can you have to draw them? Let us see how we do the construct these eyes. हम उस eyes को कैसे construct करेंगे? Now class, we will firstly draw two horizontal lines. Take 2 points at equal distance from these lines is show class. 2 points. Now from A and B as center, draw 2 curves around the first horizontal line and with D as center, draw 2 curves around the second horizontal line like this. Now class, now erase the horizontal line and draw 2 small circles in the center and darker them. Thus, eyes are ready. Now class, come on exercise 8.3. Question number 1. Construct a house with all which all the sides are of length 10 centimeter. Yes, class. Draw line segment 10 centimeter with the help of ruler. You will do with the help of ruler A and B. Now, class, perpendicular, that is X, that is Y. Now, class, then 10 centimeter. Now, class, अब हम यहाँ से एक आर्क लगाएंगे 10 centimeter. That is, understand, class? Now, यहाँ से 10 centimeter arc, then here. Now, join them and draw a arc like this. Understand? And draw a rectangle 2 centimeter multiplied by 1 for the door. Understand, class? Now your house is ready. Class, आप इसको कंपास और स्केल की हेल्प से करेंगे. मैम ने आपको रफली एक्सप्लेन किया है. Understand, class? Now, class, rest of the questions do yourself. Now your chapter is completed. Prepare it very well and we will meet you in next class.